What is going on, guys? It is Devil Never Cry, and I'm back again with another DMC video. So today's topic of discussion is going to be the parallels between Nico and Nell. For those of you who don't know, Nico is a new character that was introduced in DMC 5, who acts as a master weaponsmith for Nero. So she's the one who's in charge of making Nero's Devil Bringers as well as maintenance. Nell is a character who was introduced in the first DMC novel, who also just so happens to be a master weaponsmith as well as Nico's grandmother. Now, if you want an in-depth look at Nell as a character, I suggest you take a look at one of my previous vids that covers the character and her story arc in its entirety, and I'll leave that video linked down below so you guys can take a look at that in your own time. But if you want a really quick summary, she's essentially a master weaponsmith who's a little bit past her prime, who made weapons for Dante whilst he was working under the Tony Redgrave alias, and she's the one who's responsible for creating ebony and ivory. That's why if you take a closer look at the weapons, you'll see an inscription that alludes to its creator, the .45 caliber artist, aka Nell Goldstein. The sole reason she decided to make ebony and ivory for Dante was because whatever she made for Dante previously, he often broke. And it's not because of her lack of skill as a weaponsmith, but simply because of the tough time Dante often put the weapons through. So she essentially got fed up with having to fix Dante's issues and decided to make something that would never break. Now, if we take a look at what Nico's doing, she's essentially doing the same sort of thing. She creates a countless amount of breakers for Nero to use, simply because she knows that he'll destroy them during battle. The breakers are essentially designed with impact instead of longevity in mind. So there's obviously a very clear parallel between the two characters, other than the fact that they're both female weaponsmiths. But will they share the same fate? Obviously, Nell meets a bittersweet end as she dies just after putting the finishing touches on the masterpieces that are ebony and ivory. So will Nico finally make the ultimate devil breaker for Nero to use, only to die shortly after? The one key difference between the two characters is that at that point in the novel, Nell is very past her age and sort of an old lady, whereas Nico in DMC 5 is obviously quite young and has a lot of potential to grow, obviously, as a weapons artist and likely as a character. And it's interesting to note that Capcom essentially refused to talk about Nell and her involvement in DMC 5's story, other than the fact that they obviously confirmed that Nell is indeed a canon character. So yeah, just some food for thought. Let me know what you guys think. Will Nell and Nico share the same bittersweet fate? Or will Nico surpass her predecessor and survive? I want to thank you guys for watching. It has been me, Devil Never Cry, and I'll see you guys next video.